Alright, we made it finally all the way to Tarifa, like 2,800 kilometers in total, and I'm so happy to finally be here. It's been a long drive, but check out the conditions, and it's sunny, and finally we're in paradise for slalom windsurfing. And yeah, today here I'm at Artevida, and yeah, I actually just arrived yesterday, and today it's already the first day of wind. It's Levante, which is the wind coming out of the Mediterranean, so today we might have some speed conditions. I'm just checking out the conditions at Artevida, which is a little bit further down the beach, but I think I'm going to go to Campo, which is the speed spot here, and try out the 62 with the 6.2. So let's actually head over to Campo and check out the conditions over there, but I just like this place for the view. It's so nice here. Okay, so yeah, here at Artevida it's probably around 20 knots maybe, but here it's quite sideshore and choppy, which is nice for slalom, but I actually want to try to do some speed runs, so I'm going to head up there because the bay is like at an angle, so the further you go up there the more half wind it is, and the further you go down this beach the more sideshore it is. So I'm going to change the spot and I'll see you back there. what a beautiful first slalom day here in Tarifa. But unfortunately what you just saw was not the end to the day, it ended much worse. And as you saw in the video, in the first part I was at Campo, which is the speed spot here in Tarifa. And it is not really what it used to be back in the 80s and 90s, where all the speed competitions here in Tarifa were held. Because there's a lot of buildings that were built after that, and now the place is really, really gusty. So the other place you can sail to is all the way upwind to this little place where the Mediterranean and the Atlantic Ocean meet. And like there's this little castle in between, and like there's a place where you can sail for like 200-300 meters, where the wind is coming straight over this, like, I don't know, little wall or a little like dike or whatever it is. And behind there the wind was a lot stronger than where I rigged up. So the 6.2 was really fully powered. And the problem was, like, not that it was fully powered, but that it was still really gusty, because the wind is kind of like going around the town and hitting this place with full force, but only for like 300 meters. And yeah, let me roll the clip what happened. Okay, so what happened? Well, as I said, the place is really short. So what I had to do in order to do speed runs here was to accelerate really, really fast, to go on a deep, broad course immediately. And that's just what I was doing. And like there was this other windsurfer on the lee side of me, so I really had to fully speed up to pass him before going on the speed run. And then once I was on the speed run, I was already fully powered, and a huge gust just hit me that was going around the town. And like I noticed the 3-4 seconds before the crash that I was losing control, because the board was starting to tail walk, and yeah, there's really not anything I could do anymore. And I noticed the board was taking off, and yeah, then you saw this really nasty crash. And while the board was flying off, like my front foot came out of the foot strap, but the back foot was still in the foot strap. And then the board, like kind of, as you can see here frame by frame, the board just went into the complete opposite direction and really overstretched my left foot that was in the back foot strap. Like I can only say what happened now after the fact because I have the video, otherwise I really wouldn't have known what happened, because it happened so fast. And yeah, this overstretching really didn't do me any good. And like the place I sailed to was like 3 kilometers away from where I started. So like I went to the beach, I checked out the foot, and I noticed, shit, it's really hurting now. And so yeah, I just got back on the board and sailed down back to my car immediately, because I knew the foot was going to swell in a little bit. So I wanted to sail back down before that happened, as I really didn't want to walk like 3-4 kilometers and leave the gear and everything. But yeah, now that I'm back in the apartment, it's really not looking so good. Like there's a huge swelling on the foot. I don't think there's anything broken, but yeah, I probably won't be able to sail for, I don't know, a couple days, hopefully not a couple weeks, because I can really barely just walk right now. And yeah, that's exactly what I didn't want to happen my first day here on the slalom gear in Tarifa. That's why I actually rigged 6.2, because it looked more like a 7.0 day. And I thought, yeah, just go easy for the first day. And yeah, I think one factor that contributed to this crash is that I like to trim my gear for like the maximum amount of lift, especially the slalom boards. I really want them to ride really loosely. And if you do that, like there's always a chance this will happen to you. But yeah, if you go to the edge, you have to expect sometimes that you will make like a nasty crash. And fortunately, I haven't had any major accidents or major injuries in my windsurfing career so far, and not that this is anything major. So I'm still really lucky, so I just have to deal with it for now, which kind of sucks as I'm now in windsurfing paradise and it's supposed to be windy like the next 3, 4, 5 days. There's Levante with 30, 40 knots, so it would be really cool to do some speed sessions here. But I gotta heal my foot now, and I will still put out some videos as I still have some footage and some other stuff I want to share with you. So stay subscribed to the channel if you're not already, as there's going to be a lot more action from here. And yeah, what can I do now? Do some rehab, I guess. And I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.